Hello everyone and welcome back to the Formula 3 series, the sprint series from Zandvoort. I'm afraid you have missed race 1 today. We were having technical issues with the internet before the before the first race, although we still have a 20-minute second race to come up. Here is the order actually from race 1. Artie Nieminen won by 4 seconds over Jaap Wagenvoort. Then there was a close fight for third between Oscar Williams and Max Hemmerlink, then Max Janssen, Martin van Land, Douglas Falcon, Maximilian Younger, Sami Salem, and Cyprian Stoyan, the top 10. Sadly, I can't tell you anything that happened in that race, since I was too busy trying to get the stream sorted out to actually focus on what was going on, and as a result, I completely missed it, just as you did as well. Right, anyway, we're now heading into the countdown before the start of race 2, so I'm going to quickly go through everyone else who is on the grid today. Jordi Lauwijs, Mario Linde, Navajo Klink, Tim Omlu, Carlos Skermanas, Clank Hughes, Dave Southwood, Tim Draper, Robbie Kinnable, Stefan Amide, and Martin Jacek. And it appears that almost everyone finished race 1, so I'm going to say that was a relatively clean race from the looks of it. Hopefully race 2 is much of the same, but anyway. Hello to everyone joining in now. We are live on Twitch and I think potentially YouTube. Yes, we are. YouTube as well. Jolly good. They have both got working. That is... Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, jolly good to see. As I was saying, if you are tuning in now, we've missed race 1, I'm afraid, technical difficulties, but race 2 is about to start. So here's the grid then. Cyprian Stoyan will be starting from P1, followed by Sami Salem, Maximilian Younger, Douglas Falcon, Martin van Land, Max Janssen, Max Hemmerlink, Oscar Williams, Jaap Wagenvoort and Artie Nieminen, and then the rest of the field lining up right behind. There's Stoyan on the front row of the grid. This is the older version of Zandvoort, so you don't have the massive banking in the background there. You just have the kind of flatter Hugenholzbocht, or not Hugenholzbocht, but Arie Luyendyk-bocht, and then the run out to the start-finish line. But anyway, 15 seconds then until the start of race 2, and we are going to get some live stream Formula Trout action here from Zandvoort when the 6 red lights go out. And it's go. Relatively long hold. Now, it looked like Sami Salem got a good start there. Let's have a look to the front of the field. Salem is going to be on the inside of Stoyan as they head down to turn 1. Everyone else scrapping behind them. Williams coming through. And Stoyan does manage to keep the lead. No, he doesn't. He's run wide and there's been contact behind. Oh, big hit. Douglas Falcon going for a spin. More cars involved. Skermanis right there in the skirmish. He's pointing backwards as well. Dave Southwood's involved. Jordi Lauwijs I see in there. Jaap Wagenvoort. Absolute carnage on the first lap of the race. Maximilian Younger, Douglas Falcon, they were all caught out. Falcon pointing very much backwards. Salem leads the race, followed by Stoyan, and Oscar Williams is already up to 3rd place in that kerfuffle. So that would have really helped him out, and he has got through cleanly. Salem, Stoyan, Williams, Nieminen, and then Hammerlink in 5th place. So those are the top 5 after that pile up on the first lap of the race. Clank Hughes up to 11th there. And Jensen off again in the gravel. So, oh, and he's off with someone else there. That's Carlos Skermanas. So that's the fastest corner of the track, catching people out there, the Scheiflak. But anyway, towards the end of the first lap, what can Williams do about reeling in Stoyan? This, of course, one of the toughest race circuits to overtake on. It's very, very fast, but not in the way, not like Monza, where you have a lot of straights to slipstream the car in front on. It's fast in the way that it's fast corners and straights that are more like sweepers, straights that aren't straight, and as a result, the turbulent air of the car in front means that it's difficult to follow them, let alone make an overtake. But anyway, still possible, so they'll still be going for it. Clank Hughes there up into the top 10. everyone behind trying to sort themselves out after that opening lap chaos. Martin Jacek there. I don't think I've seen him racing in this league before, so good to see him here. Now, on the second lap of the race, it is Salem leading by 2 seconds over Stoyan. Williams has caught right up to the back of him, but he's bringing Artu Nieminen with him for company. Nieminen, of course, one of the quickest drivers of the league so far. Always hounding the leader. And actually won race 1, of course, so he will be well and truly one to look out for the rest of this race. Now, if I sound a little distracted, that's because I'm trying to get the driver's standings up on my screen as well. And here we are. So it's actually Nieminen who's leading that after Donington Park, as I believe Jaap Wagenvoort's just had another off, and he's recovering, but Tim Omlu has been caught out in that as well. Now, I mistakenly said on the first lap of the race that Jordi Lauwys was involved quite badly in the first lap incident. I don't believe he was. I think I was mistaking him for Tim Omlu, so it was Omlu who was involved in that. And he's just been involved in another one, and look at Williams now up to second. Artu Nieminen coming with him, so they've both passed Cyprian Stoyan there into Tarzan, and Nieminen's got past both of them, so Nieminen with a double overtake is through into second position. Goodness, Nieminen could get 2 wins out of 2 here if he can catch Salem. It's going to be tough, but anyway, those two are our teammates, so we'll see what happens. Oscar Williams right on the back of Salem goes to the inside of Scheiflack and has to back out of that. That would have been almost suicidal if he'd gone for that there. As Jaap Wagenvoort gets back into the top 15. But yeah, Nieminen and... Oh, and Williams is off! I didn't see what happened there, but he's in the wall. He's clattered off the Armco, and I reckon that must have just been a little misjudgment from Williams. A strange one at that. And that will have caught him well... Oh, yeah, in fact, I've just seen on the replay, he just got caught on the grass, and there was no stopping it. So he's now down into 17th position. Does he have damage to his steering? Let me have a quick look. His steering appears relatively okay, actually, considering that he's just been bouncing off the metal. But anyway, his race badly affected. Max Hemmerling now up into 3rd place, past Cyprian Stoyan. They're still side by side down the start-finish straight. 2nd or 3rd and 4th place going at it. Stoyan has the outside line just as he did on the first lap, but just as on the first lap, he doesn't have the run out of the corner. 3 wide behind, look at that. But Hemmerling still there on Stoyan, and Stoyan manages to keep it on the inside of Hugenholzbach. That was really good defensive driving from Cyprian there. The champion of the 2nd tier of our hybrid series this year has held off Max Hemmerling and all of that, and behind him as well, I think everyone did just about manage to make it through. Klink still side by side with Linda, and they get away with it as well. Goodness me. Clank Hughes, oh wow, you got Clink and Clank right there, 8th and 9th. And they were scrapping over the hill as well, right behind Linda. Maria Linda under real pressure from both of those cars. Now surely Hemmerling is going to go for 3rd again as they go down the start and finish straight this time around. Hemmerling hasn't really featured that much in this championship yet. In fact, I think this may be, yes, it is his first round, as he hasn't made any of the earlier rounds of the season, unfortunately. And he's alongside Stoyan again, just as he was a lap ago. Ah, shucks. Stream's back? Oh, okay. Well, apparently we're back, but yeah, everyone's still vanished. I don't know if they're going to ping back into existence again. It's saying connection issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to reconnect to the server, and then I will be right back. Okie dokie, let's get this thing back on the road. I think you can hear me. I can see all the cars. I have no idea why I just disconnected. Let's see if anything's changed. So it's still Sami Salem leading the race. Niemann in second. Hemmerlink is third, so he has got past Stoyan in all of that. Tim Draper now up to fourth. Stoyan down to fifth. Then it's Lauwys, Hughes, Klink, Wagenvoort, and Younger, the top 10. Younger making a great recovery after being badly affected on the first lap of the race. Really sorry about the internet issues. I don't know what's going on today. I think it's on my side, since it was definitely me who was having issues with my upload and things like that before. So whatever's going on. Oh, it's Lauwys has a big twitch. Clank Hughes goes through into 6th place there, and he's going to be under pressure from Klink any time soon. But yeah, big twitch there. Tim Omlo, I think, has had another incident. Whoa, cars going sideways in the background. Jacek and Janssen both around. Now, I was being told as Younger is off the road. Yep, that's Younger. Ah, that's a shame, and it seems that he's had a disconnection. Big shame for him. Clank Hughes now side by side with Cyprian Stoyan. Stoyan dropping down the order like a stone, I'm afraid to say. That tends to happen with the reverse grid, or the partially reverse grid, because the top 10 are reversed after race 1. But Hughes there does manage to get up into to P5, so his next target will be Tim Draper up in front. But anyway, so 19 cars remaining, it seems. Shame that Younger retired. He was doing a great job up until that point to recover from his first lap incident, but sadly out of the race now becomes, I think, our second retirement, because I think we started with 21. Who was the first? Let's see if we can find out. No, actually, we may have started with 20 cars, because I don't see a 21st. Let's watch this fight now. Stoyan and Lauwys with Klink on their tail. Lauwys trying to make up a position in the order after he lost it a lap ago. Now, I was being told by Max Younger before the race that around this time, drivers were going to really start struggling with tyre wear and start having various incidents. We've already seen a couple, but yeah, Zandvoort, a difficult track on both the front and rear tyres. Mario Linda, I think, has been off. Yeah, Linda off the road again, I'm afraid. So his day goes from bad to worse, and I think he may have come together with possibly Douglas Falcon. And our Dave Southwood's off. So indeed they are going off left, right and centre all of a sudden. Whether this is tyre related or not, I don't know, but that's my best guess. And Stoyan's off, goodness! So Stoyan, who was running in 6th place, I suddenly switched to Lauwys to see what was going on in that fight, and Stoyan is off the road. Did they come together maybe? Or did Stoyan just drop it while trying to defend? Whatever the case, Stoyan's now down into 9th place. Lauwys up into 6th. And Stoyan's lucky that wasn't a real gravel trap there, because I can't help but feel that if this was real life, he would definitely have been stuck in there, and we would currently be behind safety car. But anyway. So, 19 cars remaining in the race somehow, but if they continue on at this rate, we may end up with many fewer with much fewer. Actually, I think I was right the first time, grammatically, whatever, on the road when it comes to the end of the race. Now the Klink now right in the back of Jordi Lauwys. And if you remember Lauwys, he was really struggling at Donington with his tyres in the late stages, had quite a few spins there, I'm afraid. So, he needs to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Especially since Zandvoort in particular tends to be a difficult track for things like that. Mario Linda there, demonstrating exactly what I was talking about. I'm afraid to say he drops to 18th position. And off as well goes Skermanis again. The track suddenly becoming littered with spun cars. The leaders all appear to be okay for the time being. Salem's lead 1.5 seconds over Niemann, so that has come down by quite a significant margin. What they'll do as teammates, I'm not sure. Of course, Niemann leads this championship coming into this round, ahead of Oscar Williams and Jack Smith, and I'm afraid Jack Smith was not able to make it today. Unsure why, but I would like to say a quick thank you very much to Jack Smith for helping me to get the stream running and understand what internet issues I was facing, because without his help I would never have been able to get this started. So thank you so much for that, Jack, if you're watching. Fourth in the championship, of course, is Sammy Salem, but he is still a contender, despite not having picked up a win yet. And he is about, I think, yeah, he's actually about 55 or so points behind the leader in the championship. It's more than that actually, but yeah. So he's been, I think, gradually dropping out of championship contention. He's definitely an outside shot by this point. Fifth in the championship, incidentally, is Martin van Land. He's down in 13th in this race, I'm afraid to say. Then it's Jaap Wagenvoort, Alex Cochrane, Clank Hughes, Tim Draper, and Derek Hartley. With Cochrane and Hartley, I don't think attending today, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We still have a very decently sized grid. Off goes Jacek. Looks like he's backed into the wall there. He would have lit up the rear tyres coming out of the chicane, I expect. That's probably what happened there. Let's watch Stefano Amide for a bit and see if he can get into the top 10. He's catching Kinnable, bringing Tim Omler and Martin van Land for company. Amide with the sparkly helmet. Talking of helmets, actually, Oscar Williams and Maximilian Younger are both sporting new designs for today. Let's see if we can, if I have a reason to watch Williams for at any point in this race, I'll show you. Actually, where is Williams? I don't see him in the order. I'm not sure that Williams is in the race. So I reckon Williams may have been our first retirement from this. Yeah, sorry for not noticing that sooner. Looks as if Williams has been long gone from this race, I'm afraid to say. That may actually have been when I was having my technical difficulties. Of course, we saw him have a spin earlier, but yeah, now it just appears to be missing from the order. Anyway. So we won't be able to see his or Younger's helmet design today, but yeah, brand new designs for both of them, and didn't really get the screen time that they deserved. But anyway, yeah, Wagenvoort now passing Jordi Lauwys for 7th position. Manages to make it stick. So Wagenvoort up a place. Clank Hughes here getting closer and closer to Tim Draper. Much closer than he was before. As Van Land passes Amide and Stoyan there, and Lauwys is off again. Actually, in fairness to Lauwys, I think that is his first time today, but I think he's made contact with the wall. Steering intact, maybe. He's dropped to a P14 in all of that. Wow, some big changes going on here. We're watching Van Land versus Kinnable. Van Land up the inside, makes it stick, nicely done. Clank Hughes there set his fastest lap of the race, and he has passed Tim Draper. So Hughes up into 4th place. His chances of a podium are slim at this point, but he's got a lot closer with that one. And a good drive from Clank Hughes nonetheless. I believe actually we are going to have one more lap after this one, judging by where the leader is on the track. So we're getting close to the end of the race, but still time for things to change potentially. Tim Draper dropping back, I'm afraid, from Clank Hughes. Bit of a good showing, keeping it in 4th for that long, and he'll be very pleased with a top 5. But Clank Hughes just had the edge over him today. What can Tim Omler do about getting up into the top 10 here? Kinnable, of course, recently been passed by Van Land, and that, of course, gives Omler a clear shot at the back of that car. Kinnibal's Mickey Racing car from Tim Omlu's Nova Finlandia, to be precise. Do we have another lap? Yes, we do. So the leader is on another lap of racing. Yep, Wagenvort's caught up to Klink here. He's really flying. And as they head onto the final lap, he goes for 6th. He's on the inside line. And he's going to get his nose ahead. Easy peasy by the time they reach turn 1. So that is a move well done there. Textbook move from Jaap Wagenvoort. And he is through to 6th place on the last lap of the race. The gap between the leaders 1.5, so it looks as if Nieminen just decided to maintain the gap to his teammate, not risk anything silly. And this is going to be a great finish for Scuderia Toto Rosso. It's going to be the, I think, second one to finish of the year. Let me double check that. Actually, I'm not so sure now that I'm not so sure they've had any now that I look at this. But oh no, they did. They actually finished 1-2 at Donington Park last time around. But anyway, they're going to do it again. Sami Salem wins in front of his teammate Artie Nieminen in Zandvoort. It's a 1-2, the other way around from what it was last time out. And Sami Salem finally gets a win in this series, Season 4. Max Hemmerling claims 3rd place. Great job from him on his debut in this series. And it's Clank Hughes, Tim Draper. Jaap Wagenvoort will be P6. In fact, let's watch this fight here, since we do have a battle going on further down the order. This is Douglas Falcon on Stefan Amidate. Up the inside for P12. Makes it stick, heading towards the Arie Luijendijk bocht. And Falcon, after being one of the cars who seemingly triggered the start line or first corner incident, manages to regain a position, goes up to P12. Couple more cars to come through. Points, of course, go down to 15th place. So Dave Southwood there in the Trout liveried car will be 14th. And Max Janssen will be 15th and claim the last point. So that's that. Sami Salem won the race, followed by Artie Nieminen, Max Hemmerling, Clank Hughes, Tim Draper, Jaap Wagenvoort, who's Nevaeh Klink, sorry I forgot his name there, Cyprian Stoyan, Martin van Land, Tim Onlu, Rob Kinnable, Douglas Falcon, Stefan Amidate, Dave Southwood, and Max Janssen, the point scoring finishers. Jordi Lara is missing out, along with Mario Lunda and Carlos Skermanis, as well as everyone who retired from the race. We might get a couple of interviews today, although I'm not really sure that would be wise, since we didn't see race 1. But anyway, a great drive from the Scuderia Toto Rosso guys, Sami Salem and Artie Nieminen, with Max Hemmerling picking up a 3rd position. Anyway, I would like to thank you all for watching, and very much I would like to give a shout out to Jack Smith, who helped me to get this stream up and running. Let's speak quickly to Maximilian Juncker. Max, so we saw you retire in race 2 there. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. We actually missed race 1 due to streaming issues. I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, how are you feeling, and how is your day of racing?
Pretty unlucky, to be honest. Got involved in a lot of incidents, which were mainly my fault. Race 2, I had my rig basically disconnect. Basically, the part which holds the seat disconnected from what holds the pedals. So I went into T1 braking, and all of a sudden, for sort of the pressure went off because I slid back. and I hit someone ahead. I think it was Martin,
Wow.
and it caused a bit of a pileup. Yeah.
That's an unusual problem to have. Wow, unlucky, very unlucky. In race one, well, first of all, where did you finish? We didn't see it, and second of all, did that go any better for you?
Yeah, race one was I had a lap two or lap one incident with Sammy. After which I was, I think, 15th, P15, and then I managed to make up some positions and finish P8. But yeah, that was not that bad. You know, I was hoping to do well race two because I started P3, obviously reverse grid. So I was, yeah, hoping for maybe a podium or a win even. But yeah, unlucky. Next time.
Well, very unlucky. Anyway, thanks for speaking to us, and good luck in the next race.
Thank you.
So that was Maximilian Younger, and I think that's probably all that we're going to get today, because I don't see anyone else joining in, and that's okay, because I wouldn't know what questions to ask them, having missed most of that race weekend, I'm afraid. But anyway, apologies again about the technical issues. I really don't know what was going on with my internet today. I I would say that I would try to get them sorted out for a future round, but since I don't know what the problem is, I don't really know what I can do. So let's just hope that doesn't happen again. But anyway, thank you for watching anyway, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time for the next round of Formula Trout. Goodbye.